Hey guys, what's up? It's been a minute. I know I said I was gonna post videos even after our Hurricane Melissa, but that didn't work out. I lost power and I did buy some solar power banks that I had full confidence in, and they did not work. I was disappointed, but I wasn't really so upset because a hurricane had passed. I still have my home, it's still intact. Few damages, but still intact for the most part. Sorry, and I am still alive, so I'm very grateful and thankful for that. Those not working was just a mini loss. But yeah, today I will be drawing a burger. What I have on screen here is just a few brainstorm sketches I came up with. I settled with one and then decided on the color palette, and that's what I'll be doing in this video. Let's go. I just went straight into the coloring process, and I also took a more speed paint approach for this video because it's been a while since I made one of those, and it was rather refreshing to see. And while I was doing the voiceover, a helicopter passed by, and I'll show that on screen. It's not something that I see normally. Although we have been seeing it quite a lot since Hurricane Melissa. And again, something else just happened while I was doing the voiceover here. So I'm outside doing this voiceover, hence why you can hear the breeze and all that natural stuff, things from nature. So I'm not normally outside when I do my voiceovers because I'm rather an introvert, and persons normally talk to me when I'm outside. Not that I dislike talking to people, but it's a bit awkward when I'm doing this. Anyway, the reason why I'm pointing out what just happened is because of how inappropriate the situation was. Like, it's things like these that really turns me away from doing voiceovers outside on my phone. So I have to go to a secluded part of my yard to do the voiceover because my house is normally very noisy. They're watching TV, they're talking, everything. You can still hear noise because I'm not that far away. But anyway, so this vehicle is passing by. Two men is inside. I do not know them. We're not friends. I see them a lot because, I'm always on the road. Well, not always, but whenever I'm on the road, I do see them and they see me. So do we technically know each other? I'm not sure because I don't know anything about them. Nor do they, I'm assuming. But anyway, so he was gonna be like, yeah, give me a bun or something like that. Like, he stopped the car and he was like, yo, what, you give me a bun? You're not giving a bun. And that's a term that we Jamaicans use to really say if someone is cheating on them. Is that another helicopter? I don't hear it anymore. It seems like it's far away. Anyway, so yeah, he was implying that me and him were in a relationship and I was outside cheating on him by talking to someone else on the phone, which could never be the case because I have never been in a relationship, nor do I really intend on being in one. I'm not sure why I think this way or feel this way, but that's the case. Maybe I will change, maybe I won't. But yeah, sorry for derailing like that. Let's talk about what's on screen because I am essentially finished. Yikes, I am such a chatterbox. But before we do move on, I do want to point something out. I don't know if you guys care about this, but I am not illiterate. I am sorry. I just wanted to point that out because it may seem that way when you're listening to me because this is just how we speak in Creole. I said two men is inside when, I should have said two men were or are inside. But that's just how we talk. We just say whatever sounds good, and it may not sound good to you because you're used to the proper way of saying it, but whatever. I just wanted to point that out. All right, so yeah, what's on screen? So on screen, I am loving how this is turning out. Sometimes I forget that as an artist, I'm able, I have such free will to really do anything I want on my drawings and or color any way that I want. And that's what I realized, because I really could add any color that I wanted to this piece. And I did just that with pink and purple and all those good colors. And after I was finished, or nearly finished, I realized that something felt missing, and I went ahead to add a little background to it. And I think this is what it needed. The page just seemed very empty despite the drawing being on it, but this just had a nice touch to it. And the vehicle is passing by again. Let me just go inside. Let me run. I don't want to talk to anyone. Yeah, they're coming up really fast. All right. Just a moment. All right, guys. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I could not afford. I didn't want to speak to anyone again. And it's a good thing that I went inside, because they passed and they were shouting over at my yard. Oh. But yeah. So a lot of things have happened during this little voiceover. And I also have something I wanted to share. I went to church the day before, and correction officers were leading the worship. So a group of them came to my church, and they were singing. They were wonderful, playing the instruments. So they had police officers, correction officers, singing and also playing the musical instruments. Let me show you guys a small clip here. I will not show any of their faces because it doesn't seem right to do, but here we go. Yes, guys, their voices were beautiful, and I'll let it play some more because I want to hear them again, and I'm sure you guys would like to hear them too. I'm gonna play the whole thing, so I'll just leave you guys to see the remainder of this video and also listen to them once more. All right, I didn't catch the whole thing, but I'll just give you guys what I caught.
Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break, but I'm holding on, to a hope that won't fade. Say, 'cause Jesus comes. For the day you return to lead every hurt and right every wrong.
Alright, I'm not sure how much of that I can play, but yeah, guys, so this is just about the end of my video. I'll show you guys the reveal. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you guys in the next. Bye!